So,
Did I break it?
so I'm hoping not.
But like the smoke coming out. I just broke a Porsche.
嗨，大家好，欢迎来到新的一期老车新谈，我是Tom，
我是 Simonna。
今天呢，我们要带大家看一辆非常特别的经典老车。
是经典拖拉机。就是我们身后的这辆保时捷拖拉机。
没错，今天呢，我们就带大家来看看它的特别的亮点，同时也认识一下它的主人 Mike。Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. So, can you tell me a bit more about your tractor here?
Yeah, this is a Porsche diesel tractor. This particular one was made in about 1957, and Porsche were very well known for making tractors in the 1950s. They made more tractors than they did cars. Apparently nowadays they make more cars than they do tractors.
Yeah, so it's the other way around. Okay, and tell me a little bit more about yourself.
I restore classic Maseratis for a living. I've got quite an extensive vehicle collection myself. And also I work for a couple of TV shows. You might have heard of TopGear and Wheeler Dealers. And I help out on those occasions.
Wow, that's quite a lot of experience. I can't wait to check out the car.
Tell us about the design.
Well, it's really the thing that Ferry Porsche did after the Volkswagen car. Everyone's heard of the Volkswagen Beetle, which was really meant to get urban people on mechanised on the road. This was designed in 1935 as the Volks tractor. It was meant really for to get agricultural workers and farmers mechanised and away from the horses and carts and horse-drawn ploughs. That's why it shares quite a lot of features with Volkswagen cars. This was built in an old tank factory. It had been building tanks during the war. So it's actually got one or two little features on it that they used on the tank, such as the ignition key. And when they needed a tank factory back in the 1960s, they stopped making tractors and they went back to making tanks.
Huh.
That's why Porsche doesn't make tractors anymore.
Can you show us the engine, please?
Yeah, sure. So you can see here, it's an air-cooled engine. So it looks a lot like a Volkswagen Beetle engine, kind of on one end. And the whole idea of these tractors was that they could make them bigger or smaller in a modular fashion. So there was a smaller one that was actually a single-cylinder tractor, and that was called the Junior. This is called the Standard, which is a fairly standard size tractor, which has 2 cylinders. They did a bigger one called the Super, which had 3 cylinders, and then the biggest of all was called the Master, and that had 4 cylinders. And that was very big. That was a 3.5 ton massive tractor for doing industrial use.
Right, so speaking of engine, can you please show me how do you operate this? How do you start the engine?
Well, this is 1950s diesel technology. It's not a modern diesel engine with all its computer controls, so it's all very manual. So to start one of these things, the first thing you have to do is prime each cylinder. So this is a priming pump, so you have to rotate the priming lever 2 or 3 times, and this will squirt diesel fuel into each cylinder.
A few minutes later.
And then we hit the starter button.
I have to go myself. 2 times?
Yeah. And lift the lever at the same time. Yeah, okay. You lift the lever with your right. You lift the lever with your right hand. And you lift the little thing up with your left hand. Yeah. Oh, lift it up. That's it. And then you push that one forward. That's it. Yeah.
And this one remains up.
Yeah. And then you put it here.
Right, thank you. Can I use this?
Yeah, push it into the right side. That's it. Then you hold down the preheater.
1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant, 4 elephant.
接下来就是见证奇迹的时刻。
Sometimes this is the steering. When it does that, you just have to let go and do it again.
The whole thing again.
No. Just press the start button.
At the same time.
Yeah. If it does that grinding, it just means it's missed a little bit. So you just keep doing it till it catches.
I think that I haven't even holding this.
No, that's okay. Just hold that down.
Okay. And then try and hold it well.
Yeah. no idea why it's not doing it for you.
So,
Did I break it?
so you,
I'm thinking not.
Like the smoke coming out. I just wrote Porsche.
If we,
I didn't leave it all the way.
yeah, you had it vertical rather than all the way back, so it was struggling to start. Right, so give it another go.
Stop, okay.
No, just that's it. It doesn't like it. You had it.
I had it!
You let go. Go on.
Okay, almost had it.
You had it fine.
so do you want to try on?
Yeah.
And,
But I want to change my shoes.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Have you got any overalls?
Yeah,
To look the
great.
part, I
Okay.
always put some overalls on.
哎，
专业的开车啦，
专业拖拉机手服。
I've got a farmer's hat.
Yeah.
We're going to have a proper
Thank you.
leave it there.
Hey, actually, it looks.
It's good.
Yeah, it actually looks good.
到了牌。Keep it fair one. I'm gonna.
Looks good. Yeah.
现在要去开拖拉机练车了，我现在还是比较紧张和害怕的。我已经穿了这个练车服，希望我不会冲到什么泳池里。